minutes away from history. The Dow will close. Well, I better not say that. It looks to close above 32,000 for the first time ever. We're at 32,311, up 472. Up the NASDAQ. Listen, the NASDAQ's been very volatile today. Now it's down. It'll go back. It is kind of hugging that flat line, up, down, all around. But we are watching the Dow today. It has the biggest percentage gain of the three major indices, up 1.5%, and looks to close above that mile marker of 32,000. Growth in U.S. cities was pretty much stagnating even before the pandemic accelerated de-urbanization trends. Nearly a quarter of U.S. metro areas saw a population decline between 2010 and 2019. And ahead of a new 2020 census data number that's due out in May, today's countdown closer says de-urbanization will remain at least his investment theme for the next several years. He's got the stocks, he says, are the way to cash in on the trend. Craig Hodges, portfolio manager at Hodges Capital Management, $2 billion in assets, joins us now. Craig, okay, what are these names that you say work really well with the backdrop of de-urbanization continuing?
Well, the two names, first let me say that this is not just the only way to play this. You can play this through home builders, remodeling, building supplies, furniture, mattress companies. There's a lot of ways, but Rocket Mortgage is one way to play it. Rocket it has about a 10% market share in mortgage and refi, but they're saying by 2030 they'll have a 25% share of that. So that will be the brand name in refi and mortgage, and of course it's all in line, so the economies of scale are tremendous. And the home builder we would buy is Taylor Morrison Homes. It's the fastest growing home builder out there, but it's also the cheapest out there because of their balance sheet. They do have a lot of debt, but this is an entry-level home builder. Florida, Texas, Colorado. We think margins will improve tremendously there. And this trend isn't just going to be, we don't think, just a quick trend because of COVID. We think this lasts for years and years. And the remote working is what's really, really driving it. Pre-pandemic, about 6% of the workforce worked from home. Post-pandemic, we're predicting over 20% of the workforce works at home. So the home building area is going to be something, and the remote working is something that's going to happen for a long, long period of time.
You know, Taylor Morrison's an interesting one. They've been on the show, and they're up 50% over the past year, which that kind of snuck up on us. I have to ask you about Rocket, though. You know, we're looking at the 1 month chart and how it spiked because it suddenly caught the attention of the so-called Reddit rebels. Does that concern you at all, where you're looking at fundamentals, but others are able to pile together and actually affect a stock's move simply because they want to?
Yeah, I think that revolves around, there is a pretty large short position, and I think there was some published stocks that have high short positions, and you saw all of those stocks spike over a couple of days period. I think the fundamental story will play out over, like I said, over several years, and this is a smaller company that has a chance to be a very large company and take market share up tremendously. So we're looking at the long-term aspects of this.
Great to have you, Craig. It's really good to see you once again on the show. Craig Hodges.